Hi guys, this is Max and welcome to a new episode of our Let's Play series dedicated to our upcoming title Nantucket. In today's episode we are going to conclude the overview of the harbor that we started 2 episodes ago by visiting the last 2 buildings available, the newspaper and the merchant. I hope you will enjoy it. Back to Nantucket's harbor. So let's start with the merchant. Using this interface you can buy vital resources to survive at sea. Food and water are pretty much self-explanatory. They keep you and your crew alive during the navigation. Wood instead is used to fight your ship wearing and repair your hull if it gets damaged. And finally there is grog that helps you to keep your crew mood high. It doesn't melt locks like in Monkey Island, but I'm pretty sure it's quite good in melting stomachs. And above all, I'm sure you don't want 10 sober men running your ship. These numbers under each resource represent the amount of time it will last considering your actual crew. These numbers look pretty big, but consider that you're not going to have access to resources easily at sea, so it's better to have more than less. There are a couple of limitations on this more is better theory. The first one is clearly money, if you have enough money to buy all the stuff you need, but the most important is the hold space that is here, up here. You cannot fully load your ship, because your hold has also to take blubber and oil barrels that you will collect while hunting at sea. So you have to find a sort of balance, or you can buy a bigger ship, but then we are back at problem 1, so money. One last thing to discuss about this interface is the absence of blubber and oil. They are not in this interface because they are sold automatically once you arrive in a harbor, so that also your crew can take its sleigh. We can now move on the second building and last interface of the harbor. So we can click on this nice looking guy that I've actually just seen moving for the first time. Not now, it's not moving. I'm not mad, it's not moving at all. But Captain Itmos just showed us the first work in progress of the animated version of this scene, and it's pretty nice looking. I hope we can show it to you pretty soon. So let's take a look to the newspaper. The newspaper is composed by 2 main tabs. The first one is the one you are looking now, and it basically contains news. Some of them are historical, so just a background, an historical background of the times you are playing, while others are gameplay related. For example, the appearance or disappearance of pirate activity all around the world. There is a new issue of the newspaper each month, and you can take a look at it in each city available in the game. The second tab instead is specific for each city, and it contains jobs. So, using this interface you can assess minor quests available in the city and pick some errands to increase your prestige and your money. For example, at the moment here in Nantucket, I could take a look if these voices about a whaling area are true or not, or I could hunt the dreadful Cape Bird. As you can see, some of the quests can have some requirements. In this case, my captain has to be at least level 7, lucky me that I'm exactly level 7. I think Cape Bird is none of my business, so I will just leave him be, and I will instead accept this mission. So I just have to click here and that's it. I will be able to access all the side quests taken from my journal during the navigation, but that's definitely the topic for a different episode of Let's Play. And that's it, we are finally ready to set sail. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as usual, I invite you to follow us on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. You can find the link in the video description. See you next time. Ciao!